Hello, I am Dr. Amjad Mirza, and you are watching Time to Talk Straight. A couple of days ago, on Friday, a conference was held, a summit was held in Geneva, in Switzerland, regarding Ukraine and Russian peace effort. Switzerland was selected because of its neutrality in World War I and World War II. Many countries did send their representatives on ministerial level and presidential level. However, China did not participate in it, and India only sent a secretary level representative to attend it. In in short, the BRICS partners refused to toe the line of America in this summit. The war in Ukraine began on the 24th of February 2022. So it is the third year now that this war has been lingering on. And 12 countries have chosen not to sign the communique after 2 days of summit. China and Russia, as I just mentioned, were absent. Brazil, India, South Africa declined to sign. And meanwhile, Vladimir Putin proposed his own peace plan, which includes withdrawal of Ukraine troops from Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson regions. Now, India has raised this question that unless Russia is invited and Russia takes part in any summit regarding Ukraine and Russian war peace efforts, that summit would be meaningless. And at the Swiss conference, the Indian representative, who is the Ministry of External Affairs Secretary Pavan Kapoor, issued this statement. He said, only those options acceptable to both parties can lead to abiding peace. Now, the question here is that the EU seems to be, EU is being taken on a ride by the Americans. EU is suffering more than anyone from this war. The inflation has gone up. The prices of, commodities have gone up at least by 2.5%. And private consumption, the buying power, has gone down by 1.1%. Energy and cost of living expenses have gone up. Budgetary costs for the EU are now about $170 billion, or 1.1 to 1.4% of the GDP. In 2022, the cost of refugees from Ukraine who have moved into Europe stands at more than $30 billion. And the expenses on security and defense are twice as much as they were in 2022, which is $20 billion at the time. So EU cannot buy petrol, oil from Russia directly because of the sanctions. So what is happening here? India buys the petrol and the crude oil from Russia, and then India sells it to European Union, which is more expensive, obviously. India is earning a lot of money, good profit, good business sense. But at the same time, the EU has become hostage to its own narrow-minded tunnel vision, where they want to be part of United States foreign policy, but at the same time, they want the benefits of Ukraine and Russia to help them stay afloat economically. This is the contradiction. And I think that India at the G7 summit was criticized for holding a meeting with Zelensky, which was a serious corner meeting. But what did Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, tell Zelensky? He said, this is not a time for war. Peace must be achieved at all costs. So now, by abstaining from signing this communique, India has proven that India still remains non-aligned and is assertive when it comes to Ukraine and Russian war and peace efforts. So my straight answer to all of this is that EU should now decouple itself from American foreign policy and have its own independent foreign policy and should not toe the line of like NATO as such, and should agree that Ukraine and Russia should sit and discuss and come to a common ground where this war that is going on for 3 years can be brought to stop. The question is, China and India, arch rivals, were on the same page when it came to Ukraine and Russian peace talks. Does this mean that India and China are now on the same page? Thank you for watching Time to Talk Straight. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends. Till the next video, have a good life, enjoy the weekend when it comes, and stay tuned. Goodbye.